Alrighty, here we have Brave Soldier being played on the Switch. Courtesy of Soft, developed by both Rattlekey Games as well as JM Nito Game Dev. So this is a homage to old school games like Contra. I actually initially thought of CT Special Forces when I first booted up this game. That's really kind of what this feels like. So it's a run and gun shooter that is comprised of 30 levels. Every 10 levels you run into a boss, and as the level progresses, it'll introduce things like explosive barrels, ninja enemies, ones that shoot at you, as well as enemy turrets. So it definitely gradually ups the number of obstacles in your way as each level progresses, which is kind of neat. I mean, you kind of want that in a run-and-gun shooter, I think. The graphics are great. I love the pixel art style. The gameplay is good. Um, One thing I don't like is the fact you only have one weapon. I wish you could have multiple weapons, because I mean it'd be neat to have that as an option. You do have a laser attack that you can use with the X button once you fill up that blue meter there below your life bar in the upper left hand corner. I mean, you definitely see with the way the enemies move, with the weapons they're picking up, you can definitely see where the inspirations come from with this game. If you get hit once, your weapon's gone. You go back to the default gun. And some weapons are going to be better than others. I personally like either the homing one or this one, and the spread shot's kind of nice too, because it covers a lot of area. I think I would like to have seen maybe have more bosses. Maybe like one every 5 levels would be nice. Instead of every 10, because it leaves it 10 means it's only 3 bosses with 30 stages. Stage 3. I like how it's progressively went from day to dusk to night. I really like that. Um, I'm not sure why the game won't let you move while being on one of those ropes. I can definitely see the benefit here. I don't understand why you have to be stationary. And the fact that you can't rotate your gun to shoot up or down is kind of is a tad bit annoying. But I mean, overall, this game is a great game, guys. If you like CT Special Forces, you like Contra, games like that, you're gonna like this game. It's definitely a homage to those games, and it's done very, very well. Um, Aside from, like I said, the one hit kill, or sorry, the one hit downgrade of your weapons, I think is kind of a tad bit annoying. Only because of the fact that if you go back to your basic blaster weapon, or your basic gun, it doesn't do much damage at all. It feels like that's a new weapon. I haven't gotten that yet. Well, here we go. Oh, okay, bad example. But not only is the range somewhat limited, but you'll see how many shots that basic enemy took. It took a lot to take it down. Now, granted, weapon upgrades are pretty plentiful, so I mean, it's not that big of a deal that you lose your weapon. But still would have been nice to make it so you can get hit more than once before you lose your weapon. Or at the very least, don't make the first enemy you run across be a bullet sponge. I really like. Oh, like, well, good thing I have a weapon over here I can grab. I do like the homing weapon. Definitely is definitely handy. All the weapons except for the basic weapon are pretty good and are fun to use. Stage 5. So you can see how it progressively out of the turrets, out of the other enemies. Again, a great run and gun shooter. It's only $5 in the eShop, so definitely very much a affordable game for sure. And one I would definitely recommend playing. It's a really good game, really well done. The way to really make it better would be to have made it co-op, and of course addressing potentially the other things I've mentioned with the gun and the fact that the enemies are unfortunately bullet sponges. But again, that really doesn't matter with the later weapons, as you can see here. It just stupid spikes. When you lose it, your weapon upgrade, it just makes it that much more difficult to take down even the most basic enemy. But that aside, again, this game is great. Definitely one I would recommend playing. Picking up for $5. Definitely, you're gonna have a fun time with this if you're a fan of these style of games. I would thank EasyStop for the opportunity. I thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and so always, until next time, take care and happy gaming.